Welcome back to At Being Bravo. I'm Joanna.
And I'm Brian, and we're here to share with you our experiences when it comes to business ownership and being an entrepreneur.
Let me ask you a question.
This should be fun.
What do you think is more difficult, to learn something or to unlearn something?
More difficult, I would say learning things would be easier because when you unlearn something, it's almost like getting rid of a bad habit. Getting rid of a bad habit is hard to do. Like smokers have a difficulty stopping the sensation to smoke, or even people that have gone through alcoholism, like that's a difficult habit to break. They have to go cold turkey. And I would say unlearning is definitely more difficult, right?
That's true. Having to unlearn something, like you said, is like a habit or things that you thought were the way to do certain things. And when you really, it's having to make the decision to unlearn that and learn the new thing at the same time.
So the main component to unlearning and learning something, I would say, is change. Just being committed to that change. A key component to learning and unlearning things is change, because we need to be committed to change in order for us to even learn something new, but even bigger, to unlearn something like a habit that we've been doing for so long. For me, it had to be my reactions, just the way I react to things. I had to understand that things were not happening to me, things were happening for me. And I had to stop questioning God, saying, God, why are you doing this to me? It was more like, God, tell me what this lesson is, this lesson that you brought for me to learn from. Yeah, this is why being an employee is difficult when you make that transition to becoming a business owner, because you have to unlearn certain employee mentality. Mm-hmm. There's an employee mentality, like taking orders, right? When you become a business owner, you're not necessarily giving orders, but you're leading people to be able to do what is necessary to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I think that also when you become that business owner, that transition from an employee to business owner, you're your own boss.
Yeah. Clocking in is another thing that you need to unlearn, right? Because once you become your own boss, you got to figure out, what am I going to do with this time? I got so many things to do, so much time in my hands, and I need to learn this time management. Another thing is just relying on a single income, because often employees, they just know that income when it's coming to exchanging time for money. So they got to unlearn those employee type mentalities, but then they have to learn business owner mentalities, would you say?
Yes, because, as an employee, we expect to get paid when we work 9 to 5, right? As long as I come in 9 to 5, I'm getting paid. But as a business owner and entrepreneur, you could work 12-hour shifts, right? Yeah. Or 20-hour days, 24-hour days. Sometimes, I remember those times we seldom slept, right, when we were launching our business.
And I also had to change my perspective, just the way I see things, because as soon as I made up my heart and I made up my mind, and the way I looked at things and the way I perceived it, guess what? The way I looked at the world changed. So I guess the top 3 things to learn as when you become a business owner is just 1, time management. Number 2, being able to identify opportunities, when they come your way. And I think number 3 would be just understanding how to develop multiple streams of income, because you're going to see that you're only going to be able to do so much with just that single stream, that you're going to have to find other ways to generate income for your business.
Once you learn, after you've unlearned some things, that's when you really see your business take off. You see personal growth.